This is Sandra. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to new subscribers, and thank you for my very loyal women who follow me. I have something for you to think about today. Are you a perennial or are you an annual? How rich is the soil that anchors your roots? Now, you may think those are two silly questions, but we are like plants, aren't we? The stronger our roots, the healthier we are, and the stronger we are. And the healthier we are, and the stronger we are, it allows us to go from seed to bloom. And what do I mean by that? Once you go through menopause and once you become older, sometimes in this country, unfortunately, we are thought to think that we are invisible. Well, you know, I am absolutely an advocate of the best life ever over 60. You know that. And I think that we have the opportunity and the freedom once you retire or once your children have left the nest and you are either alone or you have your partner or husband with you, you are free to grow and you are free to do whatever you want to do. This is the time, actually, believe it or not, this is the time when you can be excited about reinventing yourself. If you have always been married or a partner and had a loving husband, and now you are alone, if you have been a devoted wife and so used to being a couple, and all of a sudden you are separated or divorced, it puts you in a place that if your roots aren't strong enough, the stress and the things around you could actually blow you over, or worse than that, could make you wither and dry up. But I want you to think and take this opportunity to realize that this change, if you have strong roots and you keep your head on straight, can be a new you. You can reinvent yourself. You can go from a plant that is withered by feeding it with positivity, by feeding it with self-esteem. You can grow and blossom again into this perennial. You can come up year after year, getting stronger, smarter, more independent, and more beautiful every year. The beauty from within shines. I have been there, you know, and I don't want to preach this all the time, but I have been knocked down. I have felt that my roots were weak and that I was just going to die on the vine. But somehow I got that inner strength going, and actually the adversity that was trying to beat me up made me stronger. That wind that was trying to blow my roots right out of the ground held on and became tighter because I had resolve and I had been fed through my life to know that if I anchored and if I held on, I could weather whatever hit me. Whatever winds came, whatever famine came, whatever came to destroy the person that I am, I could survive. So I want you to think about this today. Don't settle for being an annual. Don't settle for being this beautiful woman, this strong woman. But as soon as adversity and as soon as things around you start falling apart, you wither up and die, and you won't come back again. And by dying, I mean your spirit dies, your self-esteem dies, and you can feel that it's all over. But I want you to remember who you are, who you were when you were a little girl, how you felt the world was open to you and you had the world at your feet. Remember those days. Remember those days when your roots were forming as a young girl, as a young woman. Those roots are still there. You just have to nourish them by believing in yourself, by by recognizing that the stronger you are, the stronger your self-esteem is. And when your self-esteem grows, that feeds your plant. That feeds you. And you can weather anything, and you can be a perennial for years to come. I am in my, you know how old I am. So at 80, you would think a lot of people kind of die on the vine. Women thinking, oh, I'm old, it's all over for me. Maybe you've lost your husband, you've lost your spouse. Tragedy has happened to you. But if you remember who you were when you were a little girl, and those dreams and that strength you had, that you could conquer the world and everything wonderful was going to be out there. If you can bring that back into your life and anchor those roots, you will be enjoying and getting the best out of your life over 50, over 60, over 70. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, because those roots have been there a long time. Maybe you've neglected them. Maybe other people have forgotten to nourish your soul. But you cannot rely on other people to do that for you. You have to do it for you. And I know you can. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I am extremely grateful to have you in my corner, because I am in your corner too, and I know what you're going through, and I believe in you, and I know you are beautiful and strong, and you are going to be a perennial that blooms forever. Do something good for yourself today. When you meet someone that crosses your path today, be kind, even if it's a cat. Be kind. And don't forget to share the love. Take care. I hope if you like this video and you haven't subscribed, you'll think about it. And I will see you in my next video. Keep those roots anchored, and don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Have a great day.